In this video, I will let you know a trick by which you can find the HCF, that is highest common factor of any numbers, any decimal numbers as well as any fractions. Okay. Suppose they asked to find the HCF of 36 and 84. Okay. Write down your 84. Okay. Now check in the table 36 where you will get the value 84 or less than 84. Okay. As it is double digit, I will check with the first digit, that is 3. 3 2s are 6. Okay. So 6 is less than 8. 3 3s are 9. 9 is greater than 8. So if you multiply 36 with 3, you will get a value greater than 84. So I will go with 2. Okay. If we go with 2, if you check 36 into 2, it is nothing but 6 2s are 12, 1, 3 2s are 6 and plus 1 it will be 72. Is it not? Okay. Understood? I multiplied 36 into 2. Okay. And I wrote the value here. Now subtract. You will get 2, 1. That is 12. 4 minus 2 is 2. 8 minus 1 is 1. Now I will write down here 36. Okay. As it is 36, I will check in 12 table is I am getting 36 or less than 36. If you observe here it is 1. So 1 into 3 is 3. Now check with 2. If you multiply with 2, you will get 3 2s are 6 and 1 into 3 is 3. Is it not? So if you multiply with 3, you will get 36. Then this becomes the HCF. No need to do further calculation. This is the HCF of these two numbers. So HCF of 36 and 84 is 12. Understood? Now let us go to next problem. Suppose they asked to find the HCF of these two numbers, that is 1651 and 2032. Suppose we have to find the HCF of these two numbers. Okay, I took 4-digit numbers because it will be easy for you to understand how to do for 3-digit numbers. As explained in before example, similarly we have to check whether in this table, that is 651, we will get a value less than 2032 or 2032, other this value, that is I am going to divide this number. Okay. Now as it is a 4-digit number, I will check with these two numbers. Okay. If you multiply with 2, you will get 32. 16 into 2 is 32. Is it not? So we will definitely get a value greater than 2032. So simply I will multiply with 1 and write down here as 1651. Okay. Into 1. I done 1 into 1 and wrote down the value here. Okay. Now subtract. You will get 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay. Borrow here, it becomes 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. Here it is 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. So we got 381. Okay. Now write down this number here. As it is 4-digit, we have to check, it is enough if we check with these two numbers. To check with these two numbers, first I will check with the first digit. Here it is 3. Okay. 3 2s are 6. I will check where I will get a value greater than less than 16. I am just verifying where I will get a value less than 16 in 3 table. Okay. 3 4s are 12. 3 5s are 15. So if we take 5, it is less than 15. But if you multiply with 8, 38, that 5, see here it is 8, is it not? Into 5 means 40, 0, 4, okay? 5 3 is 15, 15 plus 4 it becomes 19, so it is greater than 16. It is better to take with 4, so I will take 4. If you multiply with 4, it is nothing but 32, so I will keep it here 3, 4 3s 12, 12 plus 3 is nothing but 15, so I will get a value less than 1651. So just multiply with 4 and write down here value. Okay, this becomes 4, 4 8s are 32, 2, 4 3s are 12, 12 plus 3 is 15. I have done a mind calculation here, okay. 11 minus 4 is 7, is it not? Here 4 is there, 4 minus 2 is 2, and here 6 minus 1 is 5 is 1. Now bring this 381 here. If you check, 1 into 3 is 3, is it not? So I will multiply with 3 whole number and I will check whether I will get a value less than 3 or not. If I multiply with 3, it is, I am doing the mind calculation, observe carefully, okay. 3 into 7 is 21, so 1, 2, 3 into 2 is 6, 7, 8, so I got 8, 3 into 1 is 3, so definitely if I multiply into 3, I will get a value here, so this becomes the HCF, okay. HCF is nothing but for these two numbers, HCF for these two numbers is 127, okay. This is the HCF for these two numbers. Clear? If you observe, in each and every step, the number which I am writing here, in the next step I am bringing here and dividing the result, this number with the dividing subtraction of the result which I got here. In each and every case you have to do like that, and you have to check at which point while dividing the remainder gets 0. If you get 0, then this becomes the HCF. Understood? It's simple trick. If you understand clearly, it will be very useful in your competitive exams. Now let us go into the next problem. Suppose they have given to find the HCF of these two numbers. The digits in these numbers are more than 4. So definitely you might have worried how to find the HCF. But it's very easy if you follow the same trick which I explained in both the examples. Observe clearly. Okay. See, here it is 6 digits. So here it is also 6 digits. Now I will check with these two numbers, that is 12, 1 and 2, and check in 12 table where I will get a number greater than or less than 23. In 12 table, if 12 twos are, it is 24. So I will get a number, definitely I will get a value greater than 23, is it not? So I will just take it with, I will just multiply this whole number with 1 into 1, okay, and I will write the value here, 1, 2, 8, 3, 5, 2, and I will subtract, okay. The value here will be 8 minus 2 is 6, 6 minus 5 is 1, 3 minus 3 is 0, 8 minus 8 is 0, 3 minus 2 is 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, okay. Now I will bring this number here. I will just write down here 1, 2, 8, 3, 5, 2. Okay. If you, I will, here it is 12, here it is 11. So if I multiply 11 into 2, I will definitely get a value greater than 12. So I will simply multiply this one and write down here the value. Okay. It will be 110016 and I will subtract. Okay. I will get 12 minus 6 is 6, 4 minus 1 is 3, okay, here it is 3, 8 minus 0 is 8, 2 minus 1 is 1, okay. Now I will bring this number here, I will just write down this number here, 1 1 0 0 1 6, okay. I wrote down this value here 110016, okay. If you observe, here it is 18 and here it is 110016. Here how many digits are there? 1 2 3 4 5. Here 6 digits are there. So here if I multiply a number with 18, I should get a 3-digit number. Then only there is a chance for me to get a value of this or less than this, is it not? If I multiply 18 with 6, I will get 106, is it not? 8 6 are 48, 4 6 ones plus 4 is 108. If I multiply with 7, I will get 8 4 and into 7 plus 4 I will get 116, is it not? I am doing a mind calculation here, that is I am studying, I am just checking where in 18 table I will get a value of 3-digit number, okay, less than this. So in 18 table if I multiply with 6 I will get 108, if I multiply with 7 definitely I will get a value greater than 110 because 7 8s are 48, 4 7 1s plus 4 it is nothing but 118, is it not? So it is greater than this value. So simply I will multiply with 6, is it not? If I multiply into 6, I will get 6 6 are 36, 3, okay, 6 3s are 18, 18 plus 3 is nothing but 21, so 2, 6 into 3 is 18, 18 plus 2 is 19, 20, again 2, 6 8s are 48, 48 plus 2 is 50, so again 5, 6 1s are 6 plus 5 is nothing but 11. I done a mind calculation, okay, mind multiplication, okay, and if you subtract this becomes 0. So this is nothing but HCF, okay. Therefore HCF of these two numbers is HCF is equal to 18336. This is the HCF for these two numbers. Understood? It's a simple trick. If you understand, it will be very useful in your competitive exams. In before examples, we have learned the trick how to apply when two numbers are given and asked to find the HCF. Now let us go into the case when 3 numbers are given, 3 or more numbers are given. How to apply the HCF trick. If 3 numbers are given and asked to find the HCF, the same trick, the trick which I am going to explain, the same trick you can use for any number of numbers. For example, here 3 numbers are given, 403, 744, 1023, okay. If you find the HCF of these two numbers, it is enough because the HCF value will be same for these 3 numbers. If they ask to find more than 4 numbers also, it is enough to find the HCF of first 2 numbers because it will be the same HCF for all the numbers, okay. So it is enough to find the HCF of these 2 numbers. Now check in 40 table where you will get a value less than 74. So 40 into 2 it is 80. So if you enough if you multiply with 1 and write the value here. Is it not? So it is 403. Now subtract. You will get 1, 4, 7 minus 4 is 3. Okay. Now write down here this value here. Okay. 403. Now check in 3 table where you will get a value less than 4. 3 2s are 6. So it is more than 4. Now, so it is better to take into 1. If you multiply into 1, you will get 341. Is it not? Now subtract. 3 minus 1 is 2. 10 minus, borrow 1 here, 10 minus 4 is 6. Okay, write down this value here, 341. Okay. Now check in 6 table where you will get a value less than this or equal to this. In 6 table, 6 6 are 36. Is it not? 6 5s are 30. So definitely you will get a value less than 341. So let us multiply this 62 into 5. If you multiply into 5, 3 2s are 5 2s are 10, 1, 5 6 are 30 plus 1 31. So now subtract. This will be 3 1. Okay. Now bring this 62 here. Check in 3 table where you will get 6. 3 2s are 6. Okay. Multiply this 31 whole into 6. Into 2 you will get 62. Is it not? So stop the calculation here and this becomes the HCF for these 3 numbers. Okay. HCF for these 3 numbers. Okay. If more than 3 numbers are given, that is in addition to 1023 some other numbers are given, it is enough to find the HCF of first 2 numbers. No need to find HCF of each and every numbers. Okay. So if you find the HCF of first 2 numbers, that will be the HCF of all the numbers given in the problem. Okay. So HCF of this 3 numbers is 31. Remember this. Let us study in case of decimal numbers. Okay. In further, next example, let us take decimal numbers and study how the HCF will be for those numbers. Thing I want to tell you that if more than 4 numbers are also given, to find the HCF, that is more than 3 numbers, it is enough to find the first 2 numbers HCF. The same HCF it will be for all the numbers which they give for finding HCF. Okay. So it is enough to find HCF of first 2 numbers. Now let us see in case of decimal numbers. Suppose these numbers are given in as decimal numbers, that is 4.03, 7, I am taking as an example. Okay. 7.44 and here it is as 0.1023. Suppose these are the decimal numbers they gave and they asked to find the HCF. Then first write these numbers without decimal point. 403, 744, 1023. Okay. Find the HCF of first 2 numbers. These 2 numbers, find the HCF, which we already done, that is 31. Is it not? So HCF for these numbers is 31. Now as we have to find the HCF of decimal points, check in which digit you have, in which number you have digits more after decimal point. If we observe in this case, in this example, this number is having 4 digits after decimal point. So from a decimal point keep 1, write down here by 31 divided by 1, that is in place of dot put 1, in place of decimal point put 1, in place of each digit put 0. 1 2 3 4. Okay. This is equal to 0 point, this becomes 0 0 3 1. Understood? So as there are 4 digits after decimal point, this number is having more digits after decimal point. Just count the number of digits 1 2 3 4. So before starting from this digit, you should have 4 places. Is it not? Keep on writing zeros. So write down here 31 first. So 2 digits completed and 2 more places we need. So keep zeros and put decimal point. This becomes the HCF for these numbers. That is these decimal numbers. Similarly, you can do any number of decimal numbers. If they give more than, if they give some other numbers, decimal numbers in the same example, it is enough to find the HCF of these two numbers without decimal point and keep decimal point in the HCF which you got. That is enough. So this is the HCF. Okay. In case of decimal numbers, if these numbers are decimal numbers, this is the HCF. In case of fractions, HCF will be HCF of numerator by LCM of denominator. Okay. In case of fractions, HCF whole fractions will be HCF of numerators by LCM of denominators. So first we have to find the HCF of numerator, then we have to find the LCM of denominators, and using those you will get the HCF of whole fractions. Here the numbers in numerator are 9, 12, 18, 21. Is it not? We have to find the HCF of these numbers. It is enough to find the HCF of these two numbers. Okay. As it is HCF, if we find the HCF of these two numbers, the same will be for remaining numbers also. So let us take 12. In 9, let us check where you will get a number less than 12. 9 2 is 18. So if you take 9 into 1, you will get a number less than 12. So 9 into 1 is 9. Is it not? So subtract, that is I am multiplying into 1. Okay. I am writing the value here and subtracting. So 12 minus 9 is 3, and write down here 9. 3 3 is 9. Is it not? So here it closes. Here the calculation closes. Is it not? This becomes the HCF of numerators. So HCF of numerator is 3. Okay. Now we have to find the LCM of denominators. This is nothing but HCF. Okay. In denominator we have numbers 10, 25, 35, 40. Is it not? Now take the LCM. 5 2s, 5 5s, 5 7s, 5 8. Into 8 goes. So just cut it off. And 8 can be written as 2 cube. So we have to stop LCM here. I am here using the LCM trick, which I am going to explain in my next video on the tricks. Okay. In next video on trick, I will explain this LCM trick. As I have to explain HCF now, I am just using the trick here. I will make a video on that trick also. Okay. Now this becomes, just multiply them, 5 into 5 into 7 into 8. Okay. 5 5 is 25. 7 8 is 56. Now let us use the multiplication trick which I explained in my channel. This is 5 into 2 is 10, 6 into 2 is 12, plus 5 into 5 is 25, 5 into 6 is 30. Is it not? This is equal to 37. Okay. So the final answer will be 0. Here it becomes, on carrying this 3 to here, it becomes 40. So write down here 0, carry this 4 to here, this becomes 14. So answer is 1400. So write down here 1400. This becomes the HCF of these fractions. Okay. You have understood HCF trick in different cases in this video.